Welcome back, guys. Our first ever mailbox. Now I'm only going to be doing one email. That's because there's 7 questions in this email. So this come from Jono in Australia. In Australia, mate. Anyway, the first question he asks is, what sort of computer system do I play on? Now I don't have anything too fancy. I actually brought this in 2007. So geez, we're coming up 6 years. 6 yeah, yeah, 6 years now. It's a long time ago. It is a quad 2.4 gig Intel, 6 gigs of RAM that has been upgraded, and the video card is a GeForce 880 GTX. Now his next question is, how are you finding the ping? Honestly, you don't really notice it. You only notice it once you kind of break 300, 350 mark, which has only happened once or twice, I believe. That was last night while I was shooting the first Magic Phone run. You'll see that at the start of the video the ping's quite bad, but it does kind of sort itself out, so you don't really notice it. So next up he asks, do I know how many different servers there are going to be? Well, officially there's going to be, let's go through them. You've got North America, you've got Southeast Asia, you've got Europe, Asia, what's that for? There might be South America, bringing it up to 5, so I'd say that's it. The only major differences from Diablo 2 is there's not going to be an East and a West USA, it's just going to be one server for all those guys, which of course the Southeast Asia guys, including Australia and New Zealand, can play on. You know, if you can make a hardcore character off the bat, which is what this guy seems to want to be playing, no you can't. You've got to complete the game first on normal, and then that unlocks the hardcore mode. It was exactly the same in Diablo 2. So he says, which doctor seems to be the way to go? Do you find summons level up balanced as the game progresses? Well, your summons are based off your weapon damage, so of course the higher weapon damage, the more damage they do. Same as any other class. I wouldn't say the witch doctor is the way to go. Each class has its perks and its disadvantages. Witch Doctor seems to be the easiest of the PvE classes, and I'm going to probably get some hate for that, but I do actually enjoy the Witch Doctor quite a lot. It's very comparable to Summon Mancer in Diablo 2. Next up, how the hell were you lucky enough to get into the beta? From your accent you sound like a Kiwi. Thought the beta was only open to North American players. Yes, I am a Kiwi, well picked. I got in the beta through a Australia-New Zealand Twitter competition that was held. They had 100 keys for Australian slash Kiwi players. I was lucky enough to win one of those. Says Drew, I did actually win a second key from the Blizzard CS competition, but unfortunately New Zealand is not eligible, which I didn't read properly until after I'd already won the key, so I couldn't actually get the key because I was deemed ineligible. And lastly, and this is a controversial one of course, no one knows a release date, but do you feel it's still going to be Q1? If it is going to be Q1, it's going to be the very end of Q1, and I think we're pushing further and further away. Originally I thought March, end of March was going to be the release date. That's what I thought as soon as they said Q1, but it looks like we're going to be probably end of April now, I would say at a guess. Of course I don't know anything more than you guys know, but that would be my guess. I think they always want to give about 2 months notice for a release date, so we're pushing into February now. The longer it goes without an announcement, the longer it's going to be. And like I say, they kind of like to give 2 months notice, but of course that could be changed with Diablo 3, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? It's the $1,000,000 question. Unfortunately nobody knows the answer to it. Well, there you have it, guys. It is the first ever mailbox. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you want to see more, to subscribe and to like. And if you have a question for me, it doesn't have to be Diablo 3 related. Send it to the address below, and we'll catch you next time.